What's going on everyone, TomGorian back again with a brand new series on F1 2021. Welcome to the Schumacher project, a 13 race series where I drive as Mick Schumacher and attempt to become world champion in that dog of a car known as the 2021 Haas car. Here's how it's going to work. It's going to be a one-shot qualifying with a 25% race. And the aim is simple. We're going to attempt to win the World Championship with Mick Schumacher. Here's all the settings. You can see simulations, corner cutting, rules only, strict corner cutting as well. 100 difficulty for now. It might change depending on how the races go. But yeah. Can't wait for this new series. Dynamic weather. 30 likes on this video would be massively appreciated, and let's get this series underway.
It's race day and our drivers are all out on the grid performing their final checks before we get underway here at the Bahrain International Circuit. With the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So I know this is not usually the stuff that you guys would normally see out of the TomGorian channel, but I thought I might have a little bit of fun with this series. Just a 13 race championship driving as Mick Schumacher, just trying to pretty much win and become world champion, just like his father did many years ago. The first race here in Bahrain. Very interesting track, Bahrain. It requires a lot of downforce and a lot of straight line speed. But here we go, getting ready for 5 red lights. Lights out in Sakia and away we go. Good start there from us there. Mazepin's had an awful start there. As we head towards the first corner, we've got Yuki Tsunoda and also Nicholas Latifi as we dive down the inside into turn 1. That must be around about 8 cars, and clearly Codemasters still haven't fixed how dog awful the AI are on the first lap. They always leave the inside line. A problem goes back to pretty much F1 2013 almost, as we head in towards up the hill in towards turn number 4, and once again they leave the inside wide open, and just like that we are pretty much in the top 10. Not even a sector into this Schumacher project series, and we're already in the top 10. Can we make it 9th place down the inside on Charles Leclerc? Yes, we can. 9th place in the Bahrain Grand Prix, not even 2 sectors in, and we are already making positions. We'll probably score points for the first time in this series, and technically, since this is 2021, this is Mick Schumacher's debut, so Mick Schumacher could be scoring points in his debut as we enter lap 2. As you can see, Lance Stroll, we're going to go down the inside of the Aston Martin there, nearly make contact there with the McLaren, brake nice and early for turn 1, get good traction in towards turn 2 and in towards 3 as well, and we get that position, P8, in the space of 2 laps. That's already 12 positions in the first couple of laps in this Schumacher project series. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to do the series was pretty much just to have a bit of fun with the new game as well. The new game is being announced, well, it's been announced for tomorrow, so I will have a video on the new F1 2022 game. But I just thought, you know, give you guys something more arcadic, something more, you know, less serious, and just something just more, you know, fun to make. Let's see what we can do with Mick Schumacher in the Haas. So as you can see, lap 6 of 14, 25% races of course. We're in the pits, well lap 7 actually, we're going to go from the soft tyres to the mediums as Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, he's in 4th place in the Alpine, so great result there for Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. Of course all the cars are equal, it doesn't really make a difference because the Red Bulls and the Ferraris are 1st and 2nd of course. So entering, exiting the pits now, exiting the pits as we begin lap 7. Lando Norris goes very slow there, and for some reason the AI always seem to just have a slow outlap on a new set of tyres on this game. But you know, as you can see now towards the end of this lap, we're pretty much right there with Lando Norris. We've set a personal, actually no, a purple first sector here, as we're going to have the slipstream DRS is wide open as well. 7th place, so the undercut has worked. Around the outside we go. Off the McLaren of Lando Norris. P6 in Bahrain. Mick Schumacher's first race. We lose the back end now, and this might be Lando's chance to get us back. But we do have DRS, and we're going to use some of our ERS as well in towards turn 4, excuse me. And there it is. Around the outside of Lando Norris. P6 in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen is actually on the hard tyres, believe it or not. So that's quite interesting. 4 laps to go of this first of 13 races to see if we can try and win the World Championship. With Mick Schumacher into 5th gear, early shift into 6th as well. We've got the DRS and ERS slipstream on the Alfa Romeo. Can we make a move? We try go on the inside. We go for the move, go a little bit wide though. But I don't think Kimi's going to fight it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, and that's P5 from last to P5 on the grid here in Bahrain. And by the way, also before I mention, you might notice that the quality of this video is actually different. This is the first time that I'm doing 1080p 60 FPS. So if you've noticed, if you've been watching my videos, it's always been 720p and 60 FPS. But hopefully now you can see the difference. 1080p looks so much more better on this game, and just recording and just editing in general. So yeah, let me know how the quality is down in the comments below, so I can get ready for the new game. Anyway, the penultimate lap 13 out of 14, Bottas trying to overtake Fernando Alonso. We're going to go down the inside of the Mercedes. We've overtaken a Mercedes, even though it's Valtteri Bottas. We have overtaken a Mercedes on the penultimate lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix, P4 for us here in Sakhir. And entering the last straight, the back straight, can we somehow produce a kamikaze move on Fernando Alonso as Max Verstappen wins in Bahrain? We try and think about it, but it's just too little, too late. We don't have enough laps, and Fernando Alonso gets his first podium back in the sport as we come across the line in P4. Great result.
That's it for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Verstappen takes the win here in Bahrain alongside Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso in 3rd place. But it's a 4th place for us. I think it's a great drive, considering this was only a 25% race. It's a shame that, you know, we started last. And the reason why we started last was because we cut the corner on turn 3 and we got a track extending time limit. Track exceeded, whatever it's called. So we started last and did a great job to get ourselves back into 4th place. Even though it's equal cars, listen, we're just here to have fun. Red Bull take the lead in the Constructors' Championships, and Max Verstappen is obviously lead of the drivers. So that's episode 1 of the Schumacher project. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the TomGorian channel for F1 2022 gameplay, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.